All right. So, your Week 5 recap, New Mexico Lobos. We'll look at the box score real quick, but the box score is going to be heavily weighted towards your boys in the red and not in maroon. 21 first downs, 311 yards of total offense, 120 yards on the ground, 17 of 21 through the air, only 191 passing yards. Turnovers, we didn't have any. We were +2 there. Possession, time of possession, total play, yards per play. You can kind of see where this goes. Jack Lane, the junior. 17 of 21, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. So much better game than last week from an efficiency standpoint, but not as much from an actual offensive standpoint. Rushing, we had a distributed attack. Scott Trey Humphrey had 12 carries for 47 yards, DJ McKinney 6 for 31, and Deshaun Buchanan 5 for 30. But the only 2 that got touchdowns was Jack Lane with his 5 carries for 11 yards, most of those sacks. And Donovan Hall with 1 carry for 3 yards. It was his only carry, and it was a touchdown. He did have some time on the air, though. He got 2 receptions for 27 yards as well. Isaiah Blair led us in receptions with 4 for 52. Buckley 3 for 24. Keegan Johnson gets on the scoreboard touchdown-wise for the season with his first touchdown of the year, 3 catches for 26 yards. Need to get him more involved in the offense, to be fair. Dorian Thomas, the tight end, also got another touchdown open late in the second quarter. And with that in mind, we'll go ahead and jump into some highlights here. We're going to jump into first quarter highlights. We're going to jump to the first touchdown of the day. We're going to go let them recalculate the lighting. We're going to center up on Keegan Johnson, who receives this one here. We're going to line up the camera here, get it situated on him. You're going to see him beat the press off the line. And as soon as he beats the press, Jack Lane is looking his direction. It's a one-man route. You can see as he breaks this route, Jack Lane is throwing it toward the corner of the end zone where only Keegan Johnson can get it. And that is your first score of the game, 7-0 for the Lobos. Nothing else goes on much in the first quarter. Second quarter is where some of the excitement starts. We'll see. We'll go right here with a 1st and goal from the 4. We'll jump in and we'll see, wow, that is a real close-up of the man right there. But let's get on Jack Lane here as he catches it. It's a read option play. He reads the end, 50 in on Donovan Hall, so he takes off and runs in untouched for a touchdown. We'll go in right here for a defensive play. And we're going to find Davian Combs at safety. Here he is right here, number 7. You're going to see he's in zone coverage here. And he makes an excellent break on the ball as it's thrown and says, "That's mine. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Can I have another?" He gets a little bit of a back compression there. Luckily, he was not hurt on the play. But that was our first big break for defense. And a 21-yard pass to Isaiah Blair leads to a rollout pass from Jack Lynch to Dorian Thomas for a 3-yard touchdown. We'll get it lined up here for you. You're going to see Jack Lane drops back to pass, zone coverage all around. He's looking actually for Dubuque, number 47 there in the distance. He is double covered, so he rolls out to his right and then spots, hey, look at that. My guy number 7 is wide open, Dorian Thomas, and hits him cleanly for the 4-yard or 3-yard touchdown pass to get it to 17-0, or no, 21-0 at that point. A couple of sacks, and then we had another field goal that we hit late, and then essentially that's the end of the first half. Third quarter. Let's show New Mexico State's only highlight of the game, unfortunately, after a real productive drive for them. They finally get in the end zone, and it's our boy, our nemesis, Darius Toney, number 1, getting the reception here as he gets the handoff and then just spins his way in. That was a really wicked spin move there. Puts our cornerback, Williams, on his booty. And that is the only highlight you're going to see from New Mexico State, unfortunately, in this one, as we go to the highlight for our boys in red, as I can find it here. There we go. Here it is. 4th and 4. New Mexico at this point down big time. They have to go for it. We're going to center up on Brian Booker here, who starts this play, and then we're going to move the camera off of him after he makes the play. He puts a wicked spin move on this center. Oh, my goodness. Put that man in spin cycle. That is 337 pounds, y'all. Just making this man look silly. Man, silky, sweet dance moves right there. Smashes into their quarterback, and the quarterback fumbles, and you can see the ball is on the ground, but not for long as Tywan McCray picks this up and stays on his feet and says, you know what, I'm going to take this one to the house, big boy. I got your back, Brian Booker. And that is our defensive touchdown of the game. Pretty much at that point put the game out of reach. Fourth quarter, we were just playing for pride. And the best play of the game right here is this, the kneel down victory formation by senior quarterback Isaiah Chavez to end the game for the good guys. They jumped to 2-2, 1-0 in Mountain West play. That is a key thing as we start our Mountain West schedule. Looking forward to trying to win the Mountain West in year one. We'll see what happens though. Boise State's out there. They're going to be a tough squad. We also have one other squad. We got Hawaii coming up. We got Boise State coming up. We also have Fresno State. So there's going to be some tough outs. But New Mexico is back at 500, heading into a game next week against Hawaii. Looking forward to that. Catch you next time.